Oh, hi, I'm Jen and welcome to my studio. And today we're going to be doing a technique exercise that is great for intermediate and advanced tap dancers. So this involves a couple of things with some options, but it definitely involves drawbacks, pullbacks, and the option to do wings, but the exercise itself does contain wings. I'll just give you an option to not do wings if you don't want to, or if they're not in your vocabulary yet. So anyway, let's go ahead and get started. Also, if you haven't subscribed to this channel yet, do the thing. All right, so it starts with 3 drawbacks starting with a spank. So you're gonna start on the and So it'll go 5, 6, 7, 8, and a 1 and a 2 and a 3. So and a 1 and a 2 and a 3. Make sure on that and a 3, you give it a good plie. So this exercise makes my students like a little mad at me right away, because the first pullback you do is on the opposite foot that you're starting with. So we start with the right and they think, oh yeah, it's the right side, it's my good side, it's my not awkward side. Yeah, the first pullback's on the left. So this is where they get a little mad, but it's all right. So you're going and a 1 and a 2 and a 3. Now you're plied, you are ready to go, left pullback. So it's and a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4. So let's try that. 5, 6, 7, 8, and a 1 and a 2 and a 3, E and a 4. Then your left foot's free. You're gonna do the same thing. And a 5 and a 6 and a 7, and now salvation has come. Our right foot is the one doing the pullback, and my students are like, finally. So, and a 4. So it's and a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 5 and a 6 and a 7 and a 8. Yeah? And a 1 and a 2 and a 3 pullback 4 and a 5 and a 6 and a 7 pullback 8. So, first pullback's on the left. Try to separate all the sounds. Second pullback is on the right. Again, try to separate all the sounds. I think the hardest part is getting into the next drawback. So you have that and a 1 and a 2 and a 3. Now you have pullback. Now it's and a 5 and a 8. So you have that brush right out of it. So sometimes we just do this across the floor. We'll just go all the way, and that's just what we're doing. But sometimes I add a little something extra, so today I did that. You do it once on the right, once on the left, and then there's a second part. 5 count riff, 5 count riff, 5 count riff, back essence, or spank pas de bourrée. So you have and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7. This turns it from being all just across the floor to now it can be a center exercise that can go so many different ways. So you do the first part. Then your right foot's free. 5 count riff 3 times. Spank pas de bourrée or back essence. And then this foot is ready to go again. So let's just try that first part, the whole thing, all the way through the essence. Okay? So we have 5, 6, 7, 8, and a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and a 1 and 2 and a 3 and 4 and a 5 and 6 and 7. Good. Let's try it one more time. This time I'm not going to verbally count because it's easier for me to keep the rhythm when I'm not verbally counting for some reason. All right, ready? 5, 6, 7, 8. Getting into that riff is a little different because it changes the rhythm to a little bit more swung. And a 1 and 2 and a 3 and 4. All right, so that's part 1. Part 2, almost exactly the same, but here's where you can add a little variation. Instead of a pullback, you can do a wing or a syncopated wing. And if you don't want to do either one of those, just continue with pullbacks or switch it to a cramp roll and work on those as well. So many options. So the first one is just to do a wing. Yeah? And the 1 and the 2 and the 3 and the 4. And now your left foot's free, and the 5 and the 6 and the 7 and the 8. Or you can do syncopated wings. First one ends up on 1 second. First one ends up on the left. So just like pullbacks. So you have and the 1 and the 2 and the 3, 4, and the 5 and the 6 and the 7 and the 8. So first one's on the left, second one's on the right. So you can do them syncopated, you can do them regular, but make sure that you start with the correct foot. So. Make sure that you start with the right foot, and then after that wing, even though both feet are coming down together, you're starting with the left foot. If you're doing cramp rolls, so the hard thing is going to be getting back into the drawback. So, and the 1 and the 2 and the 3 and the 4 and the 5 and the 6 and the 7 and the 8. So instead of picking it up here, it might be better to pick it up here. You see what I mean? Have the heel down so that you can spank out of it. Have them down. Okay, so those are all of your options. Cool. So that's the second part. Let's try the second part. I'm gonna do them with syncopated wings because that is how it's written. But you can do it with regular wings, you can do it with cramp rolls, you can just keep doing pullbacks. Sound good? Let me make my computer wake up. I'm going to use you in a second, do not worry. All right, so just the second part, I'm gonna do syncopated wings. You do whichever variation you would like to do. First syncopated wing is on the left, second syncopated wing is on the right. Ready? And it goes right back into the 5 count riff, 5 count riff, 5 count riff, spank pas de bourrée right after that. Okay? 5, 6, 7, 8, and the 1 and the 2 and the 3. 5, 6, 7, 1 and 2, 3 and 4, and 5 and 6 and 7. Good. So let's go from the top all the way down. So first set with pullbacks, second set with syncopated wings. Then we'll try it with music. Ready? 5, 6, 7, 8. And the 1 and the 2 and the 3. 5, 6, 7. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, and 5 and 6 and 7, 8. And the 1 and the 2 and the 3. Out of all of those things that could have been wonky, it was my 5 count riff. My heel just barely grazed the floor, and I'm like, out of all of that, I didn't mess up the wings, didn't mess up the pullbacks, messed up the riff. All right, let's try it with some music. Cool. So we're gonna do the whole thing from start to finish with music. Let's try it one more time. This time we're gonna start with the left foot. So let's talk about this for a second. So everything starts with the left foot, which means your first pullback or wing is on the right, second pullback or wing is on the left. So it'll go. Now 5 count riff starts on the left. Now we start on the left with the drawbacks again. Whether you're doing pullbacks or wings, I accidentally did a pullback the first time. That was my fault. So when you start on the left, you go 1 and the 2 and the 3, 5, 6, 7. Then 5 count riff on the left again. Cool? Can we try it? Let's try it. All right, I'll count you in. We're starting everything with the left foot. And just like I can, if I mess up, I can pause this video. I can rewind the song. I can even rewind the video so you don't see me mess up. And then do it again. So if you mess up, if you accidentally do a pullback, but you meant to do a wing like I did, or if you do the wrong foot, just pause the video, rewind, try it again. That's the best part. All right, let's do it. Ready, left side, 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. Well, I hope you had a fantastic time learning this combination today. It's one of my favorite ones that I bring to class. I absolutely love it, especially for that moment of, wait, the first pullback is on the left that I get from all my students. And I'm like, yeah, but then it's on the right. So it's a super fun one to bring to class. If you're a teacher, have some fun with this one. You can either add the 5-count riff part at the end if you want to change the rhythm, or you can just take it all the way across the floor and a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a thing, and a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a thing. Just take it all the way across the floor. It's great practice for alternating sides, but also just for keeping the rhythm, you know? So if you're not already subscribed to this channel, hit that subscribe button and join the TAP fam. We've got technique exercises like this, step tutorials where you can just learn one step. I've got syncopated wings, pullbacks, and drawbacks all on that playlist down below. I've also got riffs and back essence. So anything you saw in this video, if you need to learn the step itself, it is in a link in the description called Step Tutorial Playlist. So make sure you check that out. I also do, what is it? Like combinations. What is it called? It's not a technique exercise. It is not a step tutorial. It's just like learn a dance. Cool, we'll just call it that. So regular combinations to one of your favorite songs or maybe a timeless classic. So I've got all of those too. Those come out several times a week, whether it's technique exercise or like a combination. So technique Tuesdays, combination Saturdays, mini stuff in between. So make sure that you check that out. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button, but also hit the thumbs up, because thumbs up tells YouTube that people like tap dance. That doesn't just help my channel, that helps all tap dance channels out there. So make sure you hit that thumbs up button, smash it. All right, well, I had a lot of fun teaching this to you today, and I hope that you had fun learning it. As always, thank you for dancing with me.